Welcome back to the Deep Dig Sports Pod. I'm your host, Drew, my other host right over there.
What's up? It's D. Good to see you again. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. Drop some comments below. Let us know your thoughts. Clemson. Dude, did you see Dabo's interview?
Yep.
That was insane. So Dabo Swinney did an interview today, and basically he called out like it seemed like he was calling out Clemson fans and the school and administration himself, saying, "Hey, Clemson, if you don't want to win, if you don't want me here, that's fine with me. I will go somewhere else and I will win. I've won 8 of the last 10 ACC titles. I deserve more respect," which honestly, yeah, they do. I don't think the conversation is, hey, Dabo is not a good coach. I think the conversation is Dabo is not keeping up with the times and we are not a national powerhouse.
I think that's exactly what the conversation is. Since like the NIL era kind of took over, he just hasn't been able to compete with the top schools. And I mean, that's not to say he's not getting there. He's not getting to the playoff. Yeah, he's able to win the ACC because they're basically the hottest ticket in the ACC. They are the best team, and people want to go there. But with NIL starting to pull players away to the SEC, to the Big Ten, to other big schools, Clemson just can't compete. And we've seen he tried to do it. I think he stuck to his morals a little too long and was like, no, we're going to recruit. We're not going to buy into this NIL thing when everyone else did. And now it's kind of like, okay, we're scrambling to catch up and you're already two steps behind.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, okay, I get what the narrative going to this season was either Dabo Swinney was going to be proven correct and this was going to be his swan song, his masterpiece. This was going to be the team that was bringing back all of this talent, this veteran talent, a lot of starters coming back. And he was going to run the table and prove that he can still do it his way. Yeah, he got a few key pieces in the transfer portal, but really it's the same team. Or it was going to completely fall apart and everyone was going to be like, yeah, we have egg on our face. And this is exactly what's happened. Honestly, they did look like the more talented team against Georgia Tech. They did. The talent is there. I don't know, coaching wise, what they need to do different, or development wise, what needs to happen, because we are just not seeing that step up in these players that have been around for 3 and 4 years at Clemson. We have not seen them accomplish the next step to what it takes to be a championship caliber team. And it's proven to me that they're just not going to do it. And if you're Dabo, what is the end goal here? Are we just doing it just to compete in the ACC? If so, then hey, I'm going to stay here forever. If we're Clemson and that's all we want to do is compete in the ACC, great. But I'm looking down the barrel at now a Georgia Tech team that beat you. Miami is more talented. Florida State sure as hell is more talented.
Yeah, and talking about an ability to, start slow and backdoor your way into the playoffs, this is where Notre Dame not being a conference hurts them and Clemson being the ACC helps them, where Notre Dame has a weak schedule. They're not going to be able to put any notable wins on their schedule to say, hey, this is our case to be in the playoffs. Clemson has a chance here. They lost also, just like Notre Dame, have 2 losses to quality teams, only a 7-point loss to LSU, 3-point loss to Georgia Tech. Then they could go on and beat SMU. They could beat Duke. They could beat a top 10 Florida State team. They could beat Louisville and they can beat South Carolina. And then they can also win the ACC itself if they can get their way in the championship game. So the door's not shut on Clemson, but I think that's the thing where it really benefits them to be in a conference, unlike Notre Dame, who's just been eating off of beating bad teams and then playing 1 or 2 difficult games a season.
Yeah. And I mean, look at it. It does backfire for them this year, especially with it being deeper in the ACC, deeper in the Big 12. And I think that if we're playing the musical chairs game, there's just not a chair left for Notre Dame. Especially when this year, the SEC is pushing for more teams. The Big Ten is pushing for more teams with the hey, are you really going to judge it based off of the strength of schedule? If so, then hey, hand up. We have the best conferences in all of college football.
Yeah, well, you guys let us know what you think in the comments. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next time.
Later.
Peace.